Cop B, some Logan over there's Daniel, and Daniel has something very important to say. Say it, Daniel.
Just exercising my cheek muscles. And great to see another episode of Survivor.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what you had to say.
I didn't have to say anything,
I thought you'd say
but
something very negative about Survivor.
no, it was a great episode. No Zach Brown to be found, and got to spend some time with all the men. And I think there are ladies on this show too.
Of course, there are. The ladies took charge of the vote. D, Camilla, and Suri, along with the Riz God. That's only one guy, along with three women.
Yeah, they made it seem like a Riz God move though.
Because
Uh,
it was him versus Charlie. That's how they were setting it up. Riz
I
God versus Charlie.
I'm sorry. I was just reading that there's been some backlash to this season
What?
in terms of because Chrissy complained on the internet.
Guessing she doesn't win.
Good
Maybe
point.
she's just not getting the edit she thinks she deserves as the
Well,
winner.
that's what she said. I mean, as the winner, there's no way she wins, but she's not getting the edit she deserves. She claims,
Her
and she
tribe kept winning.
she mentions a few things that
I think you
happened
can't
this
complain.
week.
If your tribe wins, you can't complain about the edit.
I kind of agree with that, but if you
Give them
look
one episode where you go to tribal council.
if you look at the lady tribe, I just think I was thinking about it.
What's the lady tribe? Is there
I
a
mean,
tribe
I
with all
no,
women?
just the cast of ladies.
All
All
right.
right. I They just didn't cast enough crazy people. That's a problem. Everyone
Angelina. But now the crazy people, the problem is they're so self aware. They saw their old season. They know their character on television. They know what they're there to do.
and that's right. And that's why Angelina was cast. And Angelina is self-aware and meta now enough
Take the
to
jacket out of her
take
jacket,
the
out
jacket
of her
out of their
bag.
bag. Yeah. So I don't know what the answer is because the men, you have people like Coach and Ozzy, all right? And they're still the same crazy maniacs that we met years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. And
We needed Jenna Lewis to stick around.
Deanna Lewis would have
And
been
Savannah.
good,
They could
but
have led a charge of women.
Savannah's not crazy.
Savannah is crazy
There's too many people on this
in
season
a good way.
that are just competent, good survivor players.
I don't think you're right about that. I think that Dee and Camilla specifically are survivor lunatics.
Camilla's not a survivor lunatic.
She is.
Camilla is just a person.
She is a survivor lunatic because
She's not. This is why you cast the Jerry Manthes of the world.
she would have
Okay?
been great.
Yeah. But you need crazy people.
But Camilla is awesome because in Camilla's first season, she should have gone home. That was a season all about the strong men sticking together. But her and Kyle were able to avoid
Exactly.
that. They
She
were so
stuck
good.
around because she's a competent, good survivor player.
But this season now she's making moves. She's in there with D, a winner. Her and D, I think, are my favorite duo. I don't even know if they're specifically a duo, but they're the two maybe best women player of the new era. And they're coming together and they're not intimidated. I thought maybe
You're
D
so
would.
boring.
No, no, no.
You
We're
you
we're
you
just
you
getting to the
you
merge.
don't even like entertainment.
I love it. I absolutely love it. But I love gameplay as well.
This isn't like, you know, it was
That's
fun.
entertaining.
It was fun for me to watch the hockey in the Olympics because it's like the sport I love the most being played at its highest level,
Okay.
you know? And that's exciting. And on some level, I like that with Survivor too. But like the show at its highest level is not always its gameplay at its highest level.
We don't only have that. We have coach knighting people in this episode.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The dudes have all that. They've got Coach, they've got Rizgod. They've got Ozzy fucking meditating on the beach. They've got, Rick Devens. They've got fucking,
What's Rick doing besides
I
that
don't,
idol thing in episode one?
I
Which,
don't
by the
know.
way,
My
he's gonna
my
need that soon,
parents like
possibly.
him. But I'm just saying. You had Q earlier this season. The women don't have characters like that.
They do. The problem is they were just self-aware. Angelina,
Well, then
Emily.
then that's bad casting.
They cast too many good players. They cast Dee and
That's
Aubrey and
that's the
Genevieve and
thing.
Camilla and
Yeah.
Suri. They're all too similar.
Genevieve is a miss. All right. Camilla is a miss.
Hit
You
right on target.
no,
Death Star hit.
we need Jerry. We need Sugar. We need
Sugar.
Debbie.
Yes, please.
We
Who sings
need
that?
Shambo. We need
Shambo. We have
yeah.
her. Ozzy. They
We
have the same haircut.
need I don't know. Something, man.
Go check out our cast for Survivor 50 if you want to hear who we would have put on.
Yeah,
You can't argue for Shambo wasn't even on your cast. You can't
I
argue for
know.
Shambo at this point. Or Sugar, I don't think.
I no, but
She's only on your crushes
maybe I
list.
was wrong too.
Could have been wrong. But listen, we're at the merge, 17-person merge. I'm excited. I liked this little pre-merge portion. I have
Me
nothing to complain
too.
about.
No, it's a good season. It's by far the best season since the mid 30s. No. Winners at War was great. Um,
Yeah.
but other than anniversary seasons like that, like basically the show sucks now. And I don't know. To me,
Well,
I
listen,
like.
you watch a hockey game to get to see a hockey game. I watch Survivor to see Survivor. I don't watch Survivor to watch the Real Housewives of Fiji.
But you
I want to see a
need.
Survivor game be played
I do
as well as be
too, but
entertained
you
by
need personalities, and this season is a little bit lacking. I'm enjoying the season. I'm
Tiffany.
large.
We didn't even mention Tiffany.
Oh
She's not
my!
even on this
Of
show.
course, we didn't mention Tiffany. They don't mention Tiffany.
Right. It's not our fault.
Yeah. What has Tiffany done this season? She opened bags well.
Aubrey likes her. Aubrey's like, I like Tiffany.
All right. I I'm overall positive on this season, but I must admit something.
What's that?
I finished season 41 of the challenge last night,
Okay.
and it's just so much better.
Then Survivor 50.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great show. I feel like Survivor 41, it was like went on a little long. Or not sure, or Challenge
Challenge.
41, yeah.
All the challenge seasons are too long now, but like when you wait to binge them,
Is that
it's
better?
yeah, it's such a delightful week of viewing. Like I like to me, I was like, there's not enough episodes. When you're watching week to week, it goes on for months, and you're like, what have we? There's 19 episodes. That's like a network TV
There were
sitcom
19.
season. Yeah,
Damn.
not counting the reunion.
Did you watch that?
I didn't watch the reunion.
Who even won? I forget. Spoilers for Challenge 41.
Olivia
Who else?
and
That
Jeremy.
Jeremy. He was pretty cool.
All right, and they overtake.
Oh,
Sydney
yeah.
and Turbo with like 400 feet on the mountain to the peak, and the whole episode I thought Sydney and Turbo were winning.
As did I. And I got to tell you,
They get like a 10-minute. They were in last place and got a 10-minute penalty. Olivia and Jeremy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, they're done. Turbo and Sydney got this. And
I got to tell you, though.
Logan, I cried uncontrollably.
For Olivia.
Yeah, and I was rooting for Sydney and Turbo.
Mm-hmm.
And still, when that happened for Olivia, when she was able to do that, I cried
Just
uncontrollably.
Little girl from Alaska.
Yeah.
She did it. That's crazy to live in Alaska.
Especially knowing that she and Theo got pregnant after that.
True. That's true.
I mean, it was gorgeous television. Gorgeous
It was.
television. And there were insane people on that season and crazy fights. And it was everything I want from reality TV, from a challenge based reality TV show. Also, the challenges. I would I say look at the board. The worst challenge, daily and elimination in the challenge 41 is better than the best challenge on any new era season of Survivor.
That can't be. I'm out on any challenge involving vehicles.
I generally feel that way, but the ones this year were kind of cool.
I feel like those are all just for TJ to get his rocks off.
No,
I'm gonna ride in on a cool truck, and then all the guys are gonna be in a cool truck.
I sort of agree with you. Like the one last season where they were like jumping off a truck to grab things on the side of the street.
Yeah,
I'm not into that. But this at least like the vehicle challenge this season, like the first part of it, they had them like grabbing chains off the car.
I don't remember exactly.
It
But
was
typically anytime the vehicle comes out, I'm like,
no same. What like in the preview for the season, they showed like a vehicle like spinning, like it does what do they call that?
A
Rolling.
donut. Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I was like, ugh. But
That's
then
an
when
accident though. That's exciting.
yeah, but then when they got to that challenge, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the other vehicle thing, they showed like a dune buggy like jumping over a thing, and I was like, ugh. But then it was just that they had to look at the bottom of the dune
I
buggy
remember
and
that
see
challenge.
puzzle
That
stuff.
that was pretty cool. I remember liking that one. I gotta say that I was spoiled on this season. I knew the female winner.
Well, that sucks.
It
Like
sucks.
I didn't at all, and
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked by it, and it was really fucking exciting. Like the whole season, I'm thinking like, is this the season Nani wins?
Wow.
She was
I would
getting a
never think
lot of
that
screen
ever.
time. Come on, she had a good partner, and with Justin, the gay guy. And another thing about it,
Gymnast.
there's so many of the new threats that I'm excited to see play again.
Right. That
It is
big
the
blonde guy that was hooking up with Nani.
oh
That
my
guy's a
god,
mess.
he's a maniac. Will
Will.
you gotta get a lot of these people back, and it's the first time I've thought that in a while because they've done seasons like this before. Like, remember there was like Battle for a New Champ or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like they keep trying to do this similar thing.
Yeah, and this season it hit.
I agree
They
with
got a
that.
great cast of new players, including Sydney, who is now going to be
D,
a challenge legend. You get Sydney out there every year.
I agree. I thought Sydney was awesome. She might have been the MVP of all of the new player
Absolutely.
MVP, rookie of the year, I guess you call it.
Rookie of the year. I would agree with that.
Yeah, she was stellar. But we knew it. We watched Survivor 40. I mean, I guess they did too. They cast her on the show. But you watch that Survivor season, and you're like, this girl's got something. Put her on. You got to get her out there again.
Yeah, I for sure.
But I was watching the finale, like knowing
and,
Olivia won, and I was like, "There's no way!" Like Turbo and Sydney are so far
yeah,
ahead. They got it. I thought the spoiler was wrong. Like toward the, I was like 10 minutes to go in the finale. I'm like, that spoiler's wrong. That was crazy. That was fake spoiled the whole season. And then she took it over, and I was like, oh my god! I still didn't expect it.
amazing. Yeah.
Really cool.
Uh, all right. We could talk about Survivor though.
Also, I was only spoiled on the woman and the mechanism that season. Sorry to keep spoiling this season, but you could swap partners, and she's the only person that swapped partners. It was kind of weird. I was only spoiled on her, and she's the only one who swapped partners.
Yeah,
Will for Jeremy.
the whole structure of the season was brilliant. I thought the first half of the season they're switching partners every week. Then they do the lock in where it's like that's your partner for the rest of the season, but at nomination time you could stake a claim on someone else's partner, but you have to like win a challenge in order to do that. Like fucking great.
Good for the props to that creative team for coming up with something every single season.
But
Something
yeah,
new every year. That's got to be hard.
listen, Survivor used to do it.
Really?
Yeah,
The medallion of
Survivor.
power, that type of stuff. The
That's
Nicaragua
not
thing.
their best work.
I'm just
But
pointing something out.
but I would say Survivor season 1 to 34.
I mean,
They
the
like,
game mechanisms are all the same though.
but they would add little things. It was like Guatemala, where it's an hidden immunity idol, and then it's like that worked. What
But then
else
that
can we do
stayed the
with the
same
hidden?
all the
No,
time.
no, not at all. They would change the hidden immunity idol.
Like once they were trying to make the game like get it locked into its final form,
Yeah,
which they then eventually did
but they
until
would
like
still come up
Cagayan.
with shit. Blood versus water. All
That's
right.
casting mechanism. That's not a
Fans
game
versus
though.
favorites. But casting mechanisms are just as important. And this
Just as
season of the
important, but
challenge had it.
not as impressive.
That's a new threats.
Well, that had that, but that also has the game mechanism of you swap partners and then you lock it in and then you can stake a claim. Like there's that whole aspect of
Well,
it.
Survivor is a more perfect concept than the
Right.
challenge. The challenge is malleable.
I mean, they
Survive.
could have just picked one format and kept it that way forever. That could have been fine.
Well, I mean, it basically is, but they change it.
A little bit.
It's the format is they do a daily and then they do the elimination.
Right, but you
But
could have the loser of the daily go into the
I think
elimination.
that's essential.
I think that too. I think that, and then everyone should just have a house vote.
Yeah.
But you could have it where like the winner of the challenge picks the loser, and then they go in, and then they do a house vote, or the winner picks like three people. I don't know. They've had like so many different ways, but it's just
This
so hard
way,
to come up
this
with.
season was brilliant though. Just the loser goes in, all right, and then the house nominates, like, you get the winners, they nominate someone, and then the house nominates someone, and then they vote which one of them goes against each other.
But that's what I'm saying is they do such a good job that every season you could be like, that's perfect. Just do that every year.
Yeah.
Like every season they nail it so perfectly that that could be a format forever.
What I'm trying to say is that Survivor is my favorite reality competition of all time. It at its peak, Survivor's the best. But right now, I'm sorry, the challenge is a better show.
I'd way rather watch Survivor season, even the new era. But uh anyway, what why don't you watch this challenge live though?
Because it's only it. I would if it was on Paramount Plus. I'm not watching it on MTV.com with commercials or whatever.
Yeah, they need to get their shit together.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell's going on over there. They don't even and they used I thought what happened when Paramount Plus launched was Paramount Plus was now MTV, but the MTV.com website is still active.
and that's where the show goes first.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't.
Whatever. Anyway, we're talking about Survivor 50, episode what, 5?
Yep. What was it called?
Open wounds.
A few people
Gross.
said that, I think.
I remember Christian saying it about Ozzy. Maybe he's got a few open wounds, and I just poked at it. He says that about his whole.
Christian is the star of the season.
He really is.
Got to
Yeah,
assume he's winning.
maybe. He's a little annoying to me now. I feel like he knows he's like the main character, and he has like people say main character energy. He like knows it too much about himself. It's kind of annoying. But
Good. They need a lady like that.
D.
D's barely on the show. D was great on the challenge.
She's great on this season of Survivor.
Where is she? What's she doing?
She's the one that talking to the Riz God. Hey, we need each other. I'm a winner. You're the unknown. We got to work together. He tells her all about the Billie Eilish idol.
Yeah.
Come on. So anyway, we're gonna talk about these people one by one. I have something very fun planned later in the
Oh my
episode.
god, I'm excited.
You should be.
I could use something
You'll love
fun.
it most of all because you
Really?
will get all the references the most. So we'll start with the Kalo tribe. Kalo tribe. I think it's called Kalo. What do you think?
Kelly.
I love that. I think I've paid attention. It's called Kalo. We'll start with Aubrey. So Aubrey, this episode, she plants a little seed with Coach. She says, "Hey, Coach, let's work together. Me and you, buddy. How about it?" Do you think he will ditch his men alliance to go work with Aubrey?
No, but I think he'll hitch Aubrey to that men's alliance,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be interesting going forward. Aubrey is the type of woman that Coach likes to work with.
I was thinking though, could if he gets late into the game, could he start thinking too much Sophie in Aubrey?
I thought that too. That there, I mean, the episode's called "Open Wounds,"
Not
and
Soph. I don't want to confuse
I
people.
know Sophie Clark,
Sophie G. Clark.
Sophie G. Clark, yeah. But the episode's called "Open Wounds," and so much of this season is about uh the
Mama.
scars that are left on these players by their previous seasons. I mean, we saw that this episode with Charlie.
This season with Joe, Coach, and Ozzy. Those two.
That's right. Even your Jonathans, even
Mm-hmm.
your
Rick Devens.
sure, Mike White.
Christian with the
Yeah,
whole
Christian and
last
Mike
week.
White. Yeah.
Yep.
Um so
That's the theme of the
that
season
did
so
occur
far.
to me. That did occur to me. Aubrey is probably like her closest analog as a winner is probably Sophie.
Mm-hmm. I would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
Um, Man, Sophie. What if she won Winners at War?
I would have loved it.
That would have been an awesome season. Her, Kim Spradlin,
It
Denise
was an awesome
Stapley, final
season.
three. What if that, like, the 23, 24, 25 winners were all the top three? That would have been pretty
That
cool.
would have been cool.
That would have been
Yeah.
awesome.
I remember at that time thinking like a man's never gonna win again.
Right.
And then Tony.
The next one was
Oh, Tyson. Oh, and Cochran.
Cochran. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
it was
right.
gotta be one
After
before
that, there was a whole bunch of dudes winning.
it went three women in a row, then three men in a row, and then Natalie Anderson,
Yeah.
and then Mike Holloway.
Right.
Um, should we rank the winners? We've never done that.
If you want.
I used to love on RGP. Like after every year, they would rank the winners, and I'd be like, "All right, guys, give it a break." But I would always listen. That was like always my favorite episode. Any ranking episode. So they know what they're doing.
Order up.
Yeah, we should do that. By the way, I was thinking, so Coach, if he gets this alliance, could take the day at the merge. We have an alliance of 10 people, possibly. Say there's Coach, Colby, Joe, Chrissy, Tiffany, Camilla, and then Tiffany. If Tiffany brings in her alliance, remember Tiffany and Camilla and Dee were working together? So they bring in Camilla, Dee, Sari, and Rizzo. I think I counted wrong. And then they're against Genevieve, Jonathan, Rick, Christian, Ozzy, Emily, and Stephanie. That's a 10 versus 7 vote.
I can see Stephanie being brought into the other side.
I could see that too, but I'm just because she has the thing like with Colby and
Yeah.
and probably even like Joe and Cole. I think I could see them all working together.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle was voted out. Kyle would have really been the bridge here. But anywho, I guess that's all from Aubrey. I liked her talking to Genevieve at one point, like, "Hey Genevieve, we made it 10 days.
Genevieve was in this
together."
episode.
She was a little bit in the episode, yeah. I like them acknowledging we didn't kill each other after 10 days together.
Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Cool.
Chrissy,
Maybe
Chrissy.
if you did, that would have been entertaining though.
Maybe. Or if one of them was like, "I'm about to kill this lady. I gotta pull me from the game." Remember that? Kagian? I was like, "I'm gonna kill
Lindsay Ogilvy.
I'm gonna kill. Was it Trish?
Yeah, Trish.
I'm gonna kill her. I gotta leave."
You need Trish's. You need Lindsay.
Survivor 50 though. They're gonna cast them for Survivor 50. But I agree. Anything from Chrissy? Do you remember anything from Chrissy? Because I got nothing.
No, of course not.
Zilch from Chrissy. I guess that's why she's complaining.
Yeah.
Coach is doing a great job. He's instead of the Dragon Slayer, he's the Tide Walker.
Yeah, he's into Japanese lore at this point in his life, and so that's what his nicknames are based around. He said, "I'm not into like Dungeons and Dragons, like fantasy stuff anymore. I'm into Japanese lore."
I hated that for Steven Fishback though. Like, what's wrong with the wizard and the warrior?
Yeah,
Those were cool. I
those
bet
were
Steven
cool.
was like watching, like, "Hey, fuck you, dude."
No,
Uh,
he's a little deeper than that these days. And so he bestowed nicknames upon Joe,
we've got
who
yeah that
seemed genuinely touched, and Colby, who seemed to think it was funny.
right. Is Joe just a better actor than Colby? Maybe
No,
Tyler Perry was like, I got to get
no,
this
no,
guy.
no. Because Joe, even in uh his confessional, said it
He
was
wants
like
the
a
audience to love
touching.
him,
I know you're right.
like more than anyone. I feel like Joe is looking for uh to be over. Um,
To
so
be over.
so we have the Oakbound Warrior, which is Colby,
Uh-huh.
and then Joe is the Stone Bell Monk.
I love it.
Stone Bell Monk.
The Stonewall Monk, and then he knights him.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a beautiful moment. No women in this alliance though. That's kind of weird.
No,
Coach, don't know what's up with that. Has he ever? I guess like he.
Sophie.
Oh, oh yeah, but like like a name. Has he ever like? No, never
Oh, I
really.
don't know. I feel like Sophie might have had a name.
Does she?
Yeah, I don't
Like
remember
a
what it was, but
like like a smart name probably. The
yeah,
chemist or
something
some
like that.
bullshit like that. But Coach was
He
great
didn't
this
give
episode.
Jerry a name. No, he was trying to be normal
The
that
lover
season.
girl,
It's
my lady. He would be like my
just
lady.
I love that Coach is just he cannot not be himself.
But it was weird that he was like, "World, this is me for the first time. I'm Coach. It feels so good to be
I
myself."
know. And it's like I feel like we've known you, dude. Like
Right.
you are no different than you were fucking 15 years ago or whatever.
What would it be like though to be Coach's like everyday friend, and then just be watching him on
You mean
Survivor?
his assistant coach?
His assistant coach. What if you're that guy, and then you're like, "Holy shit, this is awesome."
Yeah.
I'm friends
No,
with the
it's
man.
true though.
I wonder if he still talks to that guy.
I bet he does. I used to do that. Like when I feel like irony was more important to me when I was in my like late teens and into my 20s, and I would like surround myself with maniacs, like just
Okay.
because they entertained me. And I was always nice to them. Like I didn't treat them like freaks or anything, but like I would hang out with people that would make me laugh because they're insane.
Right.
And I don't do that as much anymore. But like I would have loved to see any of those people on TV. It would have brought me so
You
much joy.
had like some Tysons in your life.
No, they were so much crazier than Tyson.
Oh shit. They're like
Yeah.
Bam Margera types, jackass
No,
types.
no, because they were like not self-aware. Like they were genuinely crazy.
Like on drugs and stuff too.
Some of them.
So not in their right mind.
Some of them. But some of them no. Some of them were like totally sober and just like
That's just who they are.
nuts.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
I would like meet someone like that in college or at work or something and then I would just like add them to my squad of freaks.
To your top 8. What's that from? Is that like
That's MySpace.
oh, it's MySpace.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
I remember it's reference to a Gym Class Heroes song. He says, I'm a part of your top 8 or something.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, Travi. It's on
Travis
MySpace.
McCoy.
Yeah,
Oh man. They were awesome.
they were.
Who's that B.O.B.?
What?
What'd you say? Oh, Gym Class Heroes.
Gym Class Heroes.
What's the difference
Fuck
between them and
B.O.B.
B.O.B.? What's the difference between them and B.O.B.?
B.O.B. just like was a rapper that like guested on one of their songs once.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. I used to get them confused. I
Gym
thought they
Class
were
Heroes
same guy.
was their own thing.
Who sings
They're
Billionaire?
that's Travi.
Okay.
But that
Oh
was
shit.
Travi without the Gym Class Heroes.
That's
I
with
think that was
Bruno.
Travi's solo,
No, it's Bruno.
but featuring Travi.
But it's not solo. Oh,
I,
see, he's okay. I see
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
But anyway, yeah, I went to see Gym Class Heroes at the Knitting Factory once, and they opened for Cobra Starship,
Okay.
and it was the summer that Snakes on a Plane came out, and so Cobra Starship was very popular.
They got a song there.
They had a song in that movie, yeah.
Okay.
It was like the titular. I think it might have been called Snakes on a Plane,
Oh,
and they closed with that. Place went nuts.
Crazy that everybody snakes on a plane too.
Well, I don't think it hit like they thought it would.
Is that true?
Like
That
Snakes
sucks.
on a Plane was like more of a meme. Like it was more popular
But it
on
would
the
work
internet
now. Like
than
if
it,
they did it again, I'm saying
you're probably right.
that'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
Yeah. I saw Snakes on a Plane in theaters with my sister
It
and
sounds so fun.
we had a great time.
I'd be scared. There's like snakes under my seat because that's all about like you're on a plane and there's snakes under the seats and
Oh,
shit.
it's like the when you go to Disney and there's the Honey I Shrunk the Kids like 5D experience.
Okay.
All right. There's there's a scene where you're watching it and they have like test mice for like a science project
Mm-hmm.
and then the mice get loose, right?
Mm-mm.
And they blow air around your feet to make it feel like there's mice running around in the theater.
I don't like that.
It was great.
Have you ever gone to one like a 4D movie? 4DX or whatever they call it?
Only at like at like an aquarium
Oh,
or
really?
at Disney.
Like you
Yeah.
should. In New York, they probably have those theaters equipped for it. I
Yeah.
don't have that option here.
But like why?
For
Yeah,
fun.
I know. Would I enjoy that
Just to
though?
do
Like a
it.
rumble seats?
Pick like the big movie of the year that has it. Like the Avengers or whatever.
Hmm.
It would be fun. Maybe you don't
Avengers
care
coming
about as
out.
much.
Avengers coming out the same day as
Yeah, are
Dune
they still
2.
doing that?
Yeah, they're still doing that. And then the very next week, Jumanji.
Well, no one's gonna go see that.
Well, yeah, I was like that Jumanji, like that
They
could
should move.
they should move. That could be a hit.
Yeah, everyone's like, who's gonna move? Dune or the Avengers? No, Jumanji. They should be the one getting the
Yeah,
hell out
get
of
the fuck out
Dodge.
of there, Jumanji.
They're gonna make no money. Jumanji. Uh, this one we did for free. I don't know. What's that one gonna be called?
I don't probably game over. I don't know if they have like a whole video game thing.
Yeah, what was the second level? Is that what the
The
second one was
next
called?
level.
The next, yeah, true.
Yeah.
The third level, how about? And then another thing from Coach, I thought he had a great job with the grappling hook. He got it on one try. He was like, got it out there and then like meticulously moves it over. Has a lot of experience with it. You can tell.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
just pulls it in
Yeah,
one
when he
try.
flips it to the side,
Beautiful.
that was really slick.
Shout out, Coach. And his tribe, they do a comeback. It starts. It's Ozzy, Joe, Jonathan. And,
Yeah,
and I
looked like
always
Vatu might fucking win.
which one was that?
You know
Jonathan?
the tribe that loses all the time, the Aussie tribe.
I think that's Sela.
Is it? I think I'm
Well,
right
he's
about
original
this.
Sela. I don't remember what they swapped him to.
I think they're on Vatu.
No, I think
now.
you're right because we'll get to it later, but I made a joke about we'll get to it
But
later.
anyway, the Pink tribe looked like they might finally win this week, and then they still came in last.
You're right. And but I knew just based on the edit, like what we were getting, I knew that because we'd only set up Charlie and Rizzo so far, and we'd only set up Christian and Ozzy.
I know.
The only thing on the Coach tribe was like him knighting people. That's all we had really set up so far. So I knew that they were going to win. But it's a great comeback because Joe sets him behind versus Ozzy and Jonathan, and then it's Coach's grappling hook and it's Tiffany doing like with the rope thing. They brought him back. Those two, like that was super impressive by those two.
I knew who was going home the entire episode. By the way, I said
Both of them?
really early. Yeah, I said really early on it's gonna be Charlie and Angelina this week, and I was right about that. My dad, who hasn't watched Survivor in years, he decided to disagree. He said no, it's gonna be Christian and Rizzo.
Wow,
And
he was pretty
like,
close.
No way.
There were the other alternate votes. But you got to get smarter, pops. Come on. How many seasons has he watched?
Not many.
Okay. Does he know any of the people? Is he like Colby? I remember that guy.
I don't even think so.
Oh my god. Did he know Jenna Lewis?
He probably. I don't think he remembered her, but he definitely watched that season. He doesn't know Saray. No, it's
so he really doesn't know anybody.
He doesn't really. Yeah, he's barely watched the show.
That's nice though. He's watching it with you.
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone I used to watch it with my stepdad, he would just make fun of the gay people on the show. I'm not kidding. It was horrible. Like I watched Big Brother 15 with them, and like he would just make fun of Andy the whole
Andy,
season.
yeah,
It was fucking
poor
horrible,
Andy.
honestly. Colby. So what's going on? He hurt his foot. He had to sit out the immunity challenge. I
Yeah,
really hope this doesn't. They're not setting something more dramatic up, like he has to get pulled from the game.
yeah, me too.
That would be a worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm. I want him to win. He's my winner. He's who I'm rooting for the most.
I think you said Suri early on.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, yeah. If Suri wins, that would be delightful. But yeah, Suri and Colby for sure.
It doesn't matter. She won the traders.
No, she never. Survivor's her thing.
She got off the
She
couch for Survivor. Not she didn't get off the couch for the traders.
and I feel like she is like universally known now as the best player never to have won. Like she's
Yes.
everyone's answer for that.
Right. Right.
And
For a while, her or Rob. And now it's who's even second? Is it Rob anymore?
what do you mean, Boston Rob?
No, Rob Cesternino. Boston Rob
Oh,
won the show.
I don't know. I don't think it probably would be Rob anymore. But
Camilla. It's my pick. So we move on. Not much else from Colby besides he's the Oakbound Warrior. Genevieve. Not much from Genevieve. Didn't see much of Genevieve. Joe. Stone Bell Monk Joe.
haven't we been through this?
I mean, I'm just going through anything else I had. Nothing else on Joe. And then Tiffany. The only thing I had from Tiffany was like how amazing
Yeah,
she was. How'd
that's
she do
it.
that? How'd she know how to do that? I mean, when she did it, it felt so obvious to me. I was like, how the hell did no one else think of that ever? But when she's doing it, it felt so smart. Shout out
Great
to
job,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yeah, I don't know how you learned to do that or realize that that's the go-to
And hey,
strategy.
hey, I just want to remind people she's still on this season.
Yeah,
So
she
like,
is.
she's playing, she's out there, she's doing it. We just only see a very tiny bit.
What if she wins?
She's not winning. You think this could possibly be a winner's edit?
No, because also the thing is like these people have to like condone it, be like, you are the winner of this Survivor
Right.
50. They have to like let the person win. It's hard for her to win. Some people are just kind of drawing dead based on who they are.
There's
Like
only
Coach isn't going to win, no matter how good Coach plays.
I
think.
disagree.
You think Coach is going to win?
I don't think he's drawing dead.
I think people would be too embarrassed to be like, I went out and played 50 and lost to Coach. Coach won.
No. The people that are drawing dead to me are Tiffany, Chrissy, Joe. I don't know those people.
Even that's it.
There might be more, but I can't. As maybe as we go through the people, I'll think of more.
I don't want to say they're drawing dead.
Genevieve, I think Genevieve might be drawing dead.
Hard to say. Because coming into the season, like I thought she would have been like a.
Camilla.
All right, we're done with this segment. The drawing dead segment. So we move on to Sela. We talk about the person that got voted out this episode, Charlie, one of the people. By the way, they both did a little callback to their last season. We had Angelina doing the jacket out of the bag, and then
that
Charlie
was
with
so
the Taylor
much better,
Swift
by the
reference.
way. That was Angelina's worked, and I thought Charlie's felt strange.
But I knew immediately, like the tribe was like, "What's she doing? What is she doing?" And I knew immediately what she was doing.
I knew immediately what she was doing too.
There was
but
no
it
surprise.
It worked.
It was okay.
It
It was better than
worked.
Charlie's. Charlie's was kind of pathetic. It was like that's all you got.
Teardrops on my guitar. Like Jeff didn't even acknowledge it. Like get the fuck out of here.
He typically never does. I will say that. Jeff is usually locked into that moment.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless they ask for a hug, and then he's like, "All right, fine."
Right.
Or when Riz God said, "Can you call me Riz God?" And he said,
What
Riz
Taylor
God.
Swift references did Riz God make? He
I'll tell you.
referenced Getaway Car.
That was a surprise.
Yeah.
He says, "Charlie, let me speak Taylor Swift to you. This is no love story between us. After tonight, there will be bad blood. And when I take you out in Riz God style, I didn't expect style either. I'm gonna get out."
Oh, I didn't even make that connection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say it like he says bad blood in the other ones, but when he said it, I was like, is that
It's
one?
gotta be. It's a weird way
assume
to
it.
put that.
Yeah, I assume it is. And then he says, I'm a get out of here. Not I like I'm a get
Yeah.
out of here. I'm a get out of here in my getaway car. But then he says something which was really interesting, which is more of a Sabrina Carpenter thing. If you've heard the song Goodbye, he says sayonara, adios, which is a line from that's the song
Well,
Goodbye
I
by
don't think
Sabrina
I don't think
Carpenter.
that was a a Taylor Swift reference.
I don't think so either. But he should have
Yeah.
done the thing arrivederci, or as they say in Boston, I'll see you later. Who did he vote out when he did that one? That's iconic.
I don't remember. Maybe someone from
Sheehan? I want to say Sheehan. There's somebody in
maybe
All Stars.
it was All Stars.
He's like mad when he votes him out. Or as we say in Boston, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah, Rizzo voting Charlie out was so good. To me, that was like Mike. That was like Ian Terry voting out Mike Boogie and saying the goodbye message. Like that. This is gonna live on forever. This little moment here for
It-
Charlie.
Rizzo's making a real name for himself this season. Like he was like
I'm proud of him.
when he said like I want to be considered one of the best Survivor players of all time. That felt delusional to me because like he's not even one of the better players on his season. He's just a character. I would
He's like the second or third best player of the season.
I don't know. To me, I think of him more as just like a fun, weird guy. And but this season he's kind of doing both.
Mm-hmm.
He's
You a man who
playing,
can do both, like the
yeah.
Riz God.
Man, it was wild that we went through Survivor history and mentioned everyone that's been an unknown on their
Mm-hmm.
seasons. That felt very meta to me.
Of course.
Who
We
do
got
we
Malcolm. We got Russell. We didn't say everybody. We didn't say a man, or did we said
we
we didn't say
did.
James. We didn't say James. We said Amanda, but not James.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, we're leaving somebody out for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, we left out Zeke and Michaela. They were on Millennials versus no. Yeah, Millennials versus Gen X, and then they came back for Game Changers.
Oh, really?
We didn't say those two. And I think that might be it. But yeah, he was like, let me take you through the history
The
of
thing
Survivor.
about Zeke is you can't trust him.
Yeah, he lied. He had that big lie. So after
Jeff
that, in the game of that shows that in the game of Survivor, can't trust this guy. That was fucking crazy. Craziest thing that ever happened on the show. Gotta be, honestly.
Varner's arc on Survivor is so crazy. He's in season 2. Then for years, he's someone the Survivor fans want to come back, and they won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Jeff Varner? Whatever happened to Jeff Varner? Jeff Varner was fucking hilarious. Jeff Varner was great. Then Jeff Varner finally comes back.
I didn't vote for him.
I
I didn't
did.
give a shit about if he came back. He was not one of those people that I needed.
Well, you're not an Australia guy.
I'm not an Australia guy.
I love Australia, so I voted for Jeff Varner repeatedly, and he comes back and
He's great.
He's great again.
Awesome.
Everyone's like, oh, see, this is what you were missing all these years. You got Jeff Varner back,
Agree.
and then they bring him right back, and he ruins his legacy forever. He'll never be brought back again.
Awful. Really, one of the worst
It is
things
crazy.
anyone ever did.
Yeah,
I remember leading up to that
and
episode.
now he's like a MAGA guy. I think.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Hmm.
Was he always that way? Or was he just like, let me lean into being an asshole?
I think it was more that.
Because I don't remember that being a part of his
No.
his shtick. Yeah, that's really a sad thing.
That's like a thing that happens now. Someone gets canceled and they're like, well, MAGA people like canceled people.
That's it. I think they just go to where they're welcome. They're like, come here,
Yeah.
come here. We love shit people. We'll give you a home. Ugh. All right. Jeff Warner. That sucks. So Charlie, a lot of stuff on Charlie this episode. First of all, so he wakes up Rizzo in the middle of the night to be
That
like,
was weird.
how was Rizzo sleeping in that position? Also, he's
And,
like,
he asked if he slept well, and Rizzo says yes.
yeah, he's like, he found a good spot. But I
Yeah.
feel like Rizzo's really tall and he's sleeping in the boat, like one leg
Just cramped
over
in
the
a
seat,
canoe.
one leg
Yeah.
under, yeah, a little canoe. It's crazy. But yeah, so they talk and they're like, who'd you tell about that Billie Eilish idol? And Rizzo says only D. And then Charlie, I did not know what Charlie was doing. He says, I told Jonathan, but it seemed like Jonathan already knew and he was just trying to get the information out of me. And when he said that, I was like, that seems like it makes no sense. And then Rizzo was like, that makes no sense. And he goes to
Yeah.
D, and D's like, that makes no sense. And they're all like, let's just get Charlie the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So really terrible job. D called him maybe the dumbest player here, Charlie.
I wouldn't go that far, but Charlie was clearly carrying some baggage from his previous season, and he just never got off the blocks this year. Like I feel like he never built real relationships with
He had the
anyone.
chance to though.
It's like Aubrey. Aubrey has a hard time doing that. Like you gotta just, I don't know. Or Emily. There's certain Survivor players that have a tough time building genuine
But
relationships
now
with people.
Emily is like, and she has Christian and Stephanie and Ozzy, and I think all
No,
three of
no,
them are going to be loyal to her.
I agreed. I'm more referring to her first season. But yeah, that was Charlie's issue this year. He just never really
You're
he
so
was
focused on Rizzo.
he was never anyone's top choice to hang out with or work with.
It's a shame. He had
And it
the
felt like people thought he was like holding his cards too close to his vest or whatever. Like he was hard to read, so like people didn't want to work with him because of that.
Mhm.
And that makes sense.
Whereas Rizzo was so forthcoming about everything. Like even though he's like cocky and annoying a little bit, Rizzo, he is like, yeah, I didn't play my idol. I wanted to win the game. Jeff loved me. He invited me back immediately. He called me Riz God on my way out. I played with the women. Like he's telling everybody, even though he's annoying with like how much bravado he's
Look,
doing it with.
he Suri even said, like, I'm old school. You don't tell your secrets to anyone. And she
And she
brought
did.
Rizzo in on something just because it's like he's so open and he's so honest with you that like you almost feel obligated to.
Absolutely. I thought that was actually a mistake by Suri because I don't think she realized
I
that
agree.
Rizzo, like he told the same thing to D and he told the same thing to
Mm-hmm.
Camilla. I think Suri thought this is me and you. I'm going to tell you a
Yeah,
secret of
it's a
mine.
survivor marriage.
Yeah, she didn't quite realize
Yeah,
Rizzo was like better than Suri in that moment. It was pretty impressive. Great episode for Rizzo, honestly. Awesome
yeah.
episode. Um, and then yeah, I guess that's it from Charlie. Teardrops on my guitar. Uh, embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
So Suri, she gets included in the D Rizzo Camilla alliance. That's really it. She like, and then she tells Rizzo about her extra vote. But Suri, I
That's
was worried for Suri in this pre-merge. I thought we were gonna like lose a lot of like if you're bad in challenges, you just gotta go.
right,
Shout out
right.
to Suri for managing to stick around this whole time.
Yeah, and Cerie's playing her game. That Cerie's game has always been yes and like the rules of improv.
Mm-hmm.
That you just if anyone comes to you with anything, yes, I'm on board.
Survivor 101.
Yeah, but
Just gotta say yes.
not everyone does it.
It's true, and it's really dumb when you don't do
Still,
it. Still, I feel like there was
Aubrey will someone will be like, "You're my number one." Aubrey will be like, "You're not mine."
right. She's terrible at
Yeah,
that. There was the part in episode whatever where Joe and Savannah were like talking to Rick Devens, like, hey, what was that? Where you two were talking, and Rick was like, rather than just including Joe and what was going on, he like tried to
yeah.
backtrack out of it. He was bad in that moment. Um, anyway, D, great episode for D. Every episode's a great episode for D. I liked her this week when she learns about Billie Eilish. She says she's amazing. She's just a music fan. D turns
She
out.
is. She loves music.
Didn't know
But
that.
yeah, D. I gotta say,
What are you playing
hotter
with over
on
there?
Island. Oh, it's like a hair clip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
But
know how
but
it ended up in my room. It might be one of my nieces.
but after the island is when she gets those bangs, and we said not a great look for her.
No, no, I'm saying Island. She looks better. Like I thought she
Like
was hot. I
Christian,
think she's hotter on Survivor than she is on the challenge.
probably. People say that about Christian though. Like he's like the prime example of somebody who like starts out like nerdy and not as hot, and then they get island hot like
Island,
a week or so
yeah.
into the game.
But like, yeah, D. I mean, what'd she do this episode? She made out with Johnny Bananas. She said she had a little crush on Turbo.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that. I thought
yeah,
Sydney and Turbo were gonna get together.
I did too. What they were
They had a weird
constantly
dynamic.
arm in arm hanging out. Like anytime they were hanging out anywhere, he had his arm around her.
And Turbo is only nice to a few people. It's like Nani and a few other people. And he
Yeah,
was nice. He was really nice to Sydney. It seemed like he really
I
enjoyed her.
know. He loved Sydney.
Yeah, I think they'll work together again, even if they're not partners.
I agree. That's his new Nani.
Nani's pushed to the side. Now Nani will never win. She's got no allies
Oh,
besides Will.
I really thought she had a shot this season.
She had a shot.
I mean,
She's
she
got a
went
shot
home
every
right
season.
before the. I know.
Her biggest one was that year where Devin won, where it was her and Johnny Bananas, and they like put their puzzle
Yeah,
piece in the middle of the puzzle, and they
yeah.
had to undo that was their shot, and they fucked it.
No, but Nani had another season where she came in second. She was like there. She
Oh
lost to
yeah.
Laurel by like not much.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where Leroy, like I think Leroy got second. It was wait, was it? I forget which one. But she was like about to get second, and then like toward the end, she slowed down coming up the mountain. And then I think Leroy and maybe Leroy and Cam teamed up toward the end. Leroy and somebody.
This was earlier. This is pre Cam era of
Oh,
Survivor,
this was a couple
of
seasons ago.
challenge. This was probably like in the 20s.
Okay.
She lost to Laurel. She came pretty close.
The reason I knew that Devin was going to win that season though was because he was in a final where Nani was on a team and then Anissa was on a team. And it's like, well, they're definitely not going to win. So you just guaranteed yourself a win, Devin. Who did
Brutal.
Devin win with? I forget.
I don't remember.
Fuck. Seriously? All right. What do we got on? Oh, I like D though telling Rizzo like we need each other as a winner. I'm doomed at the merge, and you are like the unknown person from last year. People don't know a lot about you, so we need each other. I like that from B. That was a good pitch from her. So anyway, we go to Jonathan.
Tori.
Tori, of course. I
looked
knew it
it
was
up.
somebody prominent.
Mhm.
Shout out to them. That was a good season. Anything from Jonathan? He thought they were going to stick together, his old tribe, and then him and Rick were left out of the vote. That's what
Right.
happened here with Jonathan.
Right.
Fucked with him. Camilla, great week for Camilla, as we said. I want to bring up she sits out of the immunity challenge. They say there's no puzzle at the end. It was like throwing the bags on top of the thing. And so Camilla sits out, which I knew immediately. As soon as they did the thing, I was like, Camilla, she's sitting out. There's no puzzle. No need for Camilla's expertise. I don't know. But anyway, and Camilla's the swing vote. She could have voted out Rizzo or Charlie, but she decided to vote out Rizzo or Charlie. I mean, so Rick, there's a part where he farted, and then he was like, Jonathan, did you step on a duck?
Did that happen? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was weird. I noticed that on my second time watching the episode. And then at the end of the episode, I want us to bring up Rick like congratulates Rizzo, like good job, Rizzo. Congrats for staying in the game. And the look on Rizzo's face, he could not be less amused with Rick. He's just like, thanks, Rick. Whatever. I don't need your congratulations. But he looked pretty mad at Rick. Not looking great for Rick Devens. But he's got that idol that he can go to at any point, remember? At tribal council.
Yeah, that's the thing with Genevieve too. Like when I said, "Oh, but she doesn't have any idols. She had to
She
give
gave it
them
to
both
Ozzy
away."
and Rizzo.
Yeah, fuck.
Who else has? Oh, Aubrey has the one from Christian.
Yeah,
So
and Ozzy also has an extra vote, doesn't he?
He gave that to Sari, remember? That's what Sari's telling Rizzo about her secret.
Oh, yeah.
She's saying I got that extra vote. And that's the one that Ozzy got from Q at that first challenge where he had to like sell Q his vote. That's why Q didn't have a vote. Oh, Q. That sucked. What happened to Q? Rizzo was like the star of the episode, probably. He tells everybody about the idol. I wrote that he sleeps in the boat weird. Operation Bad Blood. I liked him telling Camilla, Kyle on his way out was like, I love you, bro.
That was great.
You gotta work with Camilla.
That was great. And Camilla didn't even believe it, but she's like, I'll go along with it.
Well, he was lying. It was so obvious that was hilarious. That was probably my favorite part of the episode. And then he tells everybody basically like, yeah, Jeff loves me. He invited me back, called me the Riz God. I'm awesome. Isn't that cool? But I think it really worked because there's no unknown. He's not like the Russell in Heroes versus Villains where you're like, what's wrong with Are you still here or are you frozen? Oh, you were
I'm here.
looking off into the distance. I thought you might have frozen. Um, he just told everybody straight up, "This is how I played the game," and I think that really worked for him. I don't know if he meant it as like he must have meant it as like intentional, like I'm gonna just tell everybody, but I don't know. I was pretty impressed with that. And then he says something that I thought was pretty funny. He says, "Jeff, I've been playing Survivor 36 out of the last 45 days of my life," and I wanted to tell him like, Rizzo, people used to play Survivor 36 out of 36 days of their life
Yeah,
in the
39
past.
out of 39.
39 out of 39 even.
42 out of 42. Yeah, you're not impressive to me yet.
Yeah, come on. That was crazy.
Mhm.
He was saying that like in front of who did he say that in front of? Rick Devens, who's played the full game. He said that in front of Sari, who's played the full game multiple times.
Yeah.
I guess that's it from this tribe. Uh, and then he says the thing about all the songs. And here's my segment that I want to do. Okay, Daniel. These are the songs that he didn't mention that he could have mentioned.
Oh my god.
That's what I hate about this podcast. Anytime I have a segment, it gets the most audible "oh my god" of all time, and it's not very fun.
I'm
But
sorry. It's exciting. I'm. Oh my god, that's just my
that's why I
natural.
quit doing the second installments, third installments ranking. Because anytime I would be like, "All right, so in terms of fourth installments, this is between Fast and Furious and this
But
movie," you
that's
would just be like, "Oh
me.
my
But
god."
that's me. The listeners love shit like this.
I think I don't know. I don't know about that.
It is. I do.
All right. So here are some great songs.
Okay. This is exciting.
There you
Let's
go.
go. All right. Taylor Swift songs. Rizzo could have said in that great monologue where he referenced some Taylor Swift songs.
He could have stood there for an hour and just riffed if he wanted to. He could have said, "Charlie, you're on the outside of this vote."
That's a song, The Outside.
We got 30. I don't know.
I mean, it could have also been a Red Hot Chili Peppers reference, but it wasn't. It would have been a Taylor Swift reference.
He's speaking Taylor Swift to him.
You have 30 of these?
It's actually more because
so
some of them
excited.
are combined.
I'm so excited to hear all 30. Let's do it.
We don't, I'll read to him fast.
No.
Okay. Charlie, you should have said no to Survivor 50.
You should have said no. Should have said no.
Exactly. You couldn't make top 15, but at least you did better than 22.
Right. Those are two Taylor Swift songs with numbers in the title.
Pretty good there.
Yep.
This won't be the best day you've ever had, but soon you'll get better, featuring the Chicks. Pretty good there. I'm the mastermind.
That was the best one so far. Go on.
I'm the mastermind, and this vote was all mine.
Mastermind and mine.
You got two in there.
Yeah, double.
This vote is what I call better than revenge.
Yeah. I actually thought about better than revenge watching this. I was like, that would be a good one to bring up.
I think I thought of one, and then I was like, God damn it, I got to think of all of them. That's what I think I have OCD or something like that.
You got a touch of the tism,
or maybe it's just that. Yeah,
you
might be right. Charlie, you were too haunted by your last season.
Haunted? That's a Taylor Swift song. All right.
Charlie, I know your game all too well. 10-minute
That's
version.
Good. That's good.
10-minute
yep.
Version. Long live the Riz God. He could have closed it out with that.
Long live. That's one.
Sorry to be so mean.
Sure.
Mean is a song. We're on the red tribe now. They literally are. They're on the red tribe. You're playing a treacherous game, Charlie.
Is that one?
Treacherous. I think that might be about like her 16-year-old boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Or maybe about somebody. Maybe Jay Gyllenhaal. I don't remember. I knew you were trouble, and that's why you have to go.
Yeah, he should have done the song. Like, I would have loved it if Rizzo was like, Charlie, I knew you were trouble.
Really commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't sing any of the songs. That was a shame. But
well, you know what, man? They might, like, they probably had to get the rights. You don't want to pay Taylor. You're already paying Billy, probably.
Maybe. Also, do they have to pay for na 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 na?
No, I think that's public domain.
Oh, that's crazy. Um, Charlie, there's a blank space for you on the pre-jury trip. I'm sorry you can't stay in the game. You're at tribal council for the last time, featuring Gary Lightbody
What? What's that? Who's Gary Lightbody?
from like Snow Patrol or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They did the last time. Which is
Yeah,
actually pretty good if you listen to it
you're
again.
using the parentheticals really well.
The featurings, is that what that means?
Yeah, but also 10-minute version.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
Yeah.
like parentheses is what that
Yeah.
means. Gotcha. This is going to be a sad, beautiful, tragic night for you.
Mhm. Mhm.
One of us has
My
to
favorite.
go, but I'm the lucky one.
That's one. I don't
Lucky
remember
one.
the lucky one.
Oh, damn. At first, I wanted to work with you, but everything has changed, featuring Ed Sheeran. You did it to yourself. Don't blame me.
Oh,
Don't blame me.
What a
Don't make me
banger. Underrated.
Yeah. Hey, look what you made me do.
Great. Great.
That's an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
And then well, I set that up like this is the last one. This is not the last one. He says he says as if this happened. This is why we can't have nice things. He could have
Yep.
done that one.
I
That would've
listened
been
to
a
that
great
song
one.
yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Just
So
came
many
up on
good
my
ones.
shuffle.
She's
Yeah.
really the best. You need to calm down. You could have just said that one.
Great. Great.
This is a great one. Okay, this is another one of those. I got two in here. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up on it. This is a 7-person vote, but it will come down to the one from Camilla.
Is there one? I know the one.
7
That's
is
the
the one.
opening track on one of them. What's
I
the
think
what's
Lover. The 7 is another
yeah?
one.
What's that?
It's about like her childhood.
I don't remember that one.
It's
Early one?
no, from Folklore, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one whichever one has like August and Illicit Affairs. It's either Folklore or Evermore. But I thought that was good because it really Camilla was a swing vote. It came down to the one vote from Camilla.
The one.
My alliance will be the last great American dynasty.
Oh my god.
We're almost done, I promise. Long story short, you got to go. Long story short.
Okay.
Here's one. Sorry, Charlie. You're on your own, kid.
Good.
There you go. This is Karma. No Karma reference.
Uh-huh. Could have done that.
A couple of new album. What was the new album? It's called
The Last of the American Showgirl.
Oh, The Life of a Showgirl.
Right.
The Last of the American Showgirl. Sorry to ruin the friendship, Charlie.
Great.
Ruin the was that Charlie? No, that's not Charlie.
Voting you out's gonna give me wood.
That would have been a good one, but I opted for getting you out is on my wish list.
Good.
Wish
with a dollar
wish,
sign
wish,
instead of
with
an
dollar
S.
signs.
Yeah.
And then last one, stay beautiful, Charlie. Stay Beautiful is obviously a song.
I don't remember that one. You need to end with a stronger one.
Well, that's a great song. That's my favorite song of hers. That's why I said that
Come
one.
on.
Not really, but I love that song. So anyway, I thought that'd be a fun thing to do.
Mm.
So then we go to Vatsu. We had Angelina. Not much from Angelina. She spelled Stephanie wrong in her vote. She was the only one to vote for
Stephanie
Stephanie.
spells Stephanie wrong.
I was going to ask you that, or does Stephanie spell Stephanie wrong?
Yeah. Angelina, sorry to see her go, but hey, she wasn't the Angelina she once was.
It's true. She knew what made her special.
Yeah.
And not that she wasn't still special. It just took a little out of it. But I'm glad she got to come back. We always knew she would.
Yeah.
Christian, we saw Cocker. I was surprised he was so like surprised by Ozzy. Like haven't you seen seasons with Ozzy? He was like, why is Ozzy such a baby? Like, haven't you seen Ozzy play the game
Yeah.
5 times? What? This is Ozzy's whole
It's
thing.
vintage Ozzy.
Yeah, well, why was he surprised, man? And then we saw a Cochran flashback. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
understand any of that.
I hadn't seen Cochran in a long time. I was like, wow.
Since like that boat with Debbie, where he
I
like came
guess,
for that
yeah.
weird thing. I don't think he's been at reunions recently. Or we haven't done reunions. We haven't even done those things.
No.
Finale, whatever you call it, whatever it is. And then by the way, he had a South Park reference. He calls him Polly Prissy Pants, which I looked up, and that's a thing from South Park.
Yeah,
called Ozzy.
That's one of Cartman's dolls.
That's what it said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he also called him a dickhead. I think it was Blankhead. He was either dickhead
I thought
or
it was
shithead.
shithead.
One of the two.
Yeah.
I thought if it's shithead, that's rich coming from Christian who shit himself a few weeks ago. Calling this guy you're a
Well, he's
shit
a shit
pants.
butt.
You're a shit butt.
Yeah.
Then we move on. We got not much from my Emily in this episode, but I think
My
she's like
Emily.
she still has Ozzy, and I think Stephanie and Christian are gonna want to work with her going forward.
I'm a big fan of hers.
Of course.
Whatever we get of her every week, I'm grateful for it.
I'm just grateful. Yeah, we get any of it. Grateful she's
Yeah.
here. She could have been replaced with like Maria or somebody.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. And then Ozzy. I thought this episode is like a sponsorship for meditation. Ozzy starts the episode like so pissed, and then he goes off and meditates and comes back. He's like, Christian, I'm sorry. I was losing my cool. That was fucked up of me to do.
Meditation works.
I was like, holy shit, I gotta
Mhm.
start meditating.
I
That was
used to
honestly
do
really
it.
cool. Why don't you do it anymore? Seemed like it really works.
Yeah, I should start again.
Yeah,
Like I used to do it a lot.
begin again.
There's I used to do a guided meditation when I was having trouble sleeping.
Okay.
It would get me relaxed enough to fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never really tried it, honestly. But going to now, thanks to Ozzy.
Yeah.
And when they ask me, how'd you get started meditating? I'm going to say Survivor 50, episode 5. What was it called again? Open Wounds. That's what did it for me.
No, give Ozzy credit.
Yeah, I'll say Ozzy. It was Ozzy.
Yeah.
And then Stephanie, the last person that we have here. Not much from Stephanie, but she wants to work with Ozzy. That's basically what we get from Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuff from the immunity challenge. There's a part where Jeff says both the 6th and 7th person will be voted out.
Yep.
And not one person did 6-7.
I did that in
Was
that
it before
moment.
6-7?
It might have been.
Because you expect Rizzo, somebody to be like, oh, 6-7,
Yeah,
6-7.
yeah.
Charlie, one of the two.
Colby said full tilt again.
Did he? I saw a tweet where
Yeah.
somebody mentioned that. I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Wow. Is he too self-aware now? Colby.
This one felt like the previous full tilt felt genuine. This one felt like I gotta fit a full tilt into this.
I don't like
talking
that.
head. Yeah.
Why did the last time it was because Zach Brown gave him motivation. Now he's gonna play full tilt. What was this one?
I don't remember.
Oh
no, I think it was when he was talking about coach nicknaming him. He was like, now I'm ready to play this game with coach full tilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Jeff did some impressions. He did Jonathan, Colby, and Christian.
Honestly, they were pretty good.
They were pretty good. And he did Christian in front of Christian's face.
Yeah. Colby was the best one though.
Yeah,
he really knows how to do.
He really got him.
He goes, "Well, hell, Probst."
Yeah, that was good. It was really impressive. You tell he practices in the mirror. His wife's probably like, "Do Colby." Hell yeah. Ooh yeah.
Think they role play with Jeff as Colby?
Yeah, of course.
Put on this cowboy hat and be Colby.
Wear this Texas flag.
Yeah. When he comes, he says, "Come get your gift card."
Oh my god. That's great. So that's this episode of Survivor. We're gonna merge next week. That's crazy. 17 person merge.
That's the biggest merge ever, as far as I'm concerned.
And I hope it stays that way. I'm thinking we're gonna do the thing where we like merge them, and then we're like one person goes to exile, and then we have like 2 tribal councils, maybe 2 of 8.
Maybe
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
17-person tribal council is crazy, but I'm excited. By the way, I think my winner picks. I think I picked like you picked Rick and somebody else, and I picked Christian and Q, and then Q got voted out like the next time. So that sucked. I don't remember who
did I say. Rick and who?
I don't remember.
Be interested to know that. Colby?
Honestly, I was thinking Colby. I was looking at his name and he popped out to me.
Yeah.
Maybe. But anyway, anything else you want to say on these episodes here?
No. Shout out to Christian Hubicki for being the star of Survivor.
Yeah, seriously, he must feel pretty good about that. But anyway, that's it. That's all you want to say?
Congrats to Olivia and Jeremy and
Theo.
Is Theo's never gonna win, is he?
No, but his wife won.
Yeah.
His they have a baby. I don't know if they're
They didn't
married.
even finish the final though. Theo and his lady. Although they won 4
Who was she? Yeah,
eliminations.
they were awesome. The
That's
blonde
pretty
girl.
impressive. Adrienne.
I hate anytime TJ especially was like Adrienne. I hated that.
Wow,
I
I
feel like
love
other
it.
people were saying it normal. They were just saying Adrian,
Adrienne.
and
Yeah.
he kept saying Adrienne.
Adrienne.
Ooh, didn't
I
like that.
love it. I love it. I love everything about the
It
challenge.
was like Kelly. It was
Yeah.
like that to me. It was like I like got a little quiver every time he said it. So that's it. That's Survivor 50, and we'll be back next week. But
Yeah.
first, we'll do Ready or Not. That's what's coming next.
Right, right. That we'll do
And
that
hey, I'm
on
watching
this.
here. We'll do that between here and then.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up this week. So listen to the franchise.
That's the
That's the
show that we
show we
do.
do. Yeah. And also pay attention to the Patreon. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hate one another. My final.